Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Once upon a time, deep in the woods, there lived a family of 3 bears. Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and their little baby bear. Now one morning, Mama Bear made some delicious porridge for breakfast. But when she took it out on the table, she said, "Oh my, it's too hot. We can't eat it right now." So the 3 bears decided to go for a walk in the woods until the porridge cooled down. "Let's go, Papa Bear," said Baby Bear. "I want to see the rabbits playing." So the 3 bears left their house and went into the woods. Meanwhile, Goldilocks was walking past their house. She smelled the delicious porridge and couldn't resist. She peeked through the window and, seeing no one inside, quietly opened the door and went in. She tasted the first bowl of porridge, but it was too hot. Oh, too hot," she said. She tasted the second bowl. "Too cold," she said with a shiver. Then she saw the third bowl. "Just right," she said happily, and ate up all the porridge. Then she looked around and saw 3 chairs. She sat on the first one. "Too big," she said. Then she sat on the second chair. "Too soft," she said. She tried the third one. "Just right," she said, but it broke under her weight. Poor Goldilocks. Upstairs, she found a big bed with 3 pillows. She lay on the first one. "Too hard," she said. On the second one, she laid. "Too soft," she said. Finally, on the last one, she laid and said, "Just right," and she fell fast asleep. After a while, the 3 bears returned home. "I wonder who has been in our house," said Mama Bear. They found Goldilocks sleeping in Baby Bear's bed. She woke up suddenly and saw the 3 bears staring at her. She got so scared that she jumped out of bed and ran away as fast as she could. Now Goldilocks learned her lesson that day. From then on, she never entered anyone's house without knocking on the door first. And if you are watching us from the other side of the screen, do you know what you should do? That's right. You should also knock before entering someone else's house, and always ask before using anything that isn't yours. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs who lived with their Mama Pig. One day, Mama Pig told them it was time for them to build their own houses and live on their own. But before that, she warned them, if you run away from home, you must be prepared for anything. If the big bad wolf comes along, only a brick house will save you. So each little pig started building a house. The first little pig built his house from straw. Straw, straw, little by little, little pig's house was finished. He was so excited to move in. However, he hadn't walked through the front door when he heard loud footsteps approaching his house. He peeked outside and saw the big bad wolf. "Oh dear," said the little pig. "What am I going to do?" When the wolf knocked on the door, he huffed and puffed and blew the straw house down. Luckily, little pig managed to escape. He ran as fast as he could to his brother's house. There, the second little pig had built his house from sticks. Sticks, sticks, little by little, little pig's house was finished. The 2 little pigs were so happy to be safe in this sturdy house. But again, they hadn't walked inside when they heard loud footsteps approaching the house. They peeked outside and saw the big bad wolf. "Oh dear," said the 2 little pigs. "What are we gonna do?" The wolf knocked on the door and huffed and puffed and blew the stick house down. Again, the 2 little pigs were lucky to escape. They ran as fast as they could to their youngest brother's house. Inside, the third little pig had built his house from bricks. Bricks, bricks, little by little, little pig's house was finished. All 3 little pigs were so happy and proud of their strong house. No matter how hard they huffed and puffed, the wolf couldn't blow the brick house down. The 3 little pigs laughed at the big bad wolf. "You'll never blow our house down," they said. Then the big bad wolf got angry, went around the house, and tried to enter through the windows. But the 3 little pigs had shut all the windows and locked them tight. The wolf tried to trick them by asking through the window, little pigs, let me in," but the 3 little pigs knew what to say. They said, "Not by the hair on our chinny chin chins." So the wolf went away defeated. And the 3 little pigs lived happily ever after in their brick house. The end.